Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing a massive room sort out, and I mean like a big room sort out. So I don't know about anybody else, but we here in the UK, or at least where I live, we've had these humongous spiders come out of nowhere, and me and spiders, we're not friends, we don't mix. So we found one in my room, found one in mum's room, and we found one downstairs. We're guessing they've come in because it was so hot when we had the big heat wave that we were leaving the windows open. So we're thinking that maybe that's how they've got into the house. We decided to do was we've pulled everything out, had the bed out, everything, and done a massive deep clean just to make sure that we haven't got any spider webs or anything like that in there. Not that we don't normally do deep cleans, but we just done like a really deep clean. But that resulted in taking everything out and then realising that I had stuff just kind of put away, not everything was sorted, and it's now ended up, I don't know if you guys can see very well, but in this. I'm not sure how well you can see it, but it's a big ginormous mess. See that I've organised the shelves a bit differently as well, so I've now got some of my lounge flies up there, I've got a pair of ears there. It's obviously not done. I need to sort out this door here because I have so many bags and jackets and stuff that need sorting out, and then I've started to sort out the other wall but not finished it yet. Loads of my posters have come off and I just thought it'd be easier to just do one big sort out, so I figured why don't we do a sort out together. But I can't currently go any further because I need storage boxes. I need to go to B&M or Home Bargains or somewhere and just see if I can grab some storage boxes, and then I'm going to come back, sort the rest of it out, and I'll sort it out a little bit with you, but I'm also going to be watching some stuff on YouTube as I do it, and going through and showing you little bits and stuff that's going into storage and maybe why it's going into storage. Anyway, I've been rambling for 3 minutes and I need to get going. Bargains, and we did get the storage boxes. Let me just there we go. Whoa, we got 3 storage boxes. I did buy a couple of other things. The Christmas section started and I saw this and I thought this would be really fun for us to do in a video one day. So it is this little Harry Potter colour changing flavoured hot chocolate, or it's at least a hot drink. So one of them says Deathly Hallows colour changing chocolate flavoured hot drink, the other one says colour flavoured changing hot drink mix, and then the other one says it as well. So one is a Deathly Hallows, one is like a Lumos, it looks like a Lumos spell, and one is the Hogwarts. And then we've also got house sprinkles, crushed peppermint flavoured candies, and house marshmallows. So I thought this would be fun because they're 3 different types. I thought we could do this together as a little video, and also this would be a nice present for you to buy for someone this Christmas. So if this is any good, then I'll be getting this for my Potterhead friends for Christmas. I'm going to be starting to look at their Christmas presents at some point. I think I've said in the video, I'm not sure if it's gone out yet, but I am having to take a little bit of a step back for things financially, so I won't be able to do as many hauls and stuff like that. But every now and again I would like to get a little something so we can do it together on the channel, which was this one. So this is my first purchase for that. I also got, which actually my mum found and pointed out, makeup brush stand, and I want to see if it will fit my wands in it. So I'm just going to get a wand out and see. I don't know if it will, so whether my wands will sit in it. They will, guys. Okay, so if I can put my wands in here, this is going to be a new wand display. So I think what I might do is try and get this sticker off, get the one off on the bottom, and then I might vinyl onto it or put something on it. So again, maybe we can do that as a video too. That would be fun. We can have a little Harry Potter video day, and then I can put my wands in there, which will be fun to go on the shelves as well, because currently I've just got my wands in a drawer for a minute so that they don't go missing. And then the actual thing I went in there for, now I don't know if it's just me, but I think storage boxes have got incredibly expensive over the years, or maybe I was just too optimistic. I got these 3 for £22. So it was 3 for 22. They are 33.5 litres. I was going to get a different box, but it was like, I think just under £20 for a 50 litre box, whereas here I get 33.5 litres, which is about, I think it's about 100 litres. 100.5 litres, 33 or 33 or 33 is 99, makes 1, yeah, so that's 100.5 litres, so I could do that. It says that these are 100% recyclable, which is perfect, and they're just a different shape. Sorry, I'm having to sit in such an awkward position, but I figured we'd give these a go. We're going to go through everything, see what we're going to keep out, see what we're going to put in. I've been rambling a lot, so I'm going to stop talking now. I'm going to start organising. I'll film what I can. You might not see everything, but when I'm going to organise the boxes, then I will definitely talk to you and talk through why I'm putting things in and stuff like that. So let's get on with organising the state of a room. In fact, I'm going to do it before and we'll do it after, because it's so bad, and I mean it's so bad. Let's stop rambling and let's go. These cups down, but this is the before. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I kind of got to show you what I was doing, but basically this is kind of like a box full of memories. So for example, this is a little Doctor Who box which I had when I was a kid, because I was obsessed with Doctor Who and I had literally everything Doctor Who. And inside, where, like, I mean, I don't really need my Doctor Who ruler as much anymore, although I could have it. Or look, my Doctor Who 3D glasses. I used to collect every single magazine, which I have actually got in a box full of stuff somewhere else. So I've decided that rather than like throwing it, I'm going to keep it, but I'm going to keep it all within one of these, like in one of these storage boxes. I just want to see if there was anything else that I wanted to show you. Down to Doctor Who laces that I once wore. There's Doctor Who bouncy balls in here. I used to collect these, so I've got loads. Have I got packets that haven't been opened? Oh no, it has been opened. All of like the Doctor Who trading cards. These are not all of my collection. I do have loads more somewhere else. I think they're in another box. A silence badge. Silence will fall. Oh, and I really want to rewatch Doctor Who. I'm like, oh gosh, I think I might have to put Doctor Who back on. I can't remember where it's on. Is it on Netflix or on Disney Plus? Okay, I'm gonna put a Doctor Who on. I think I'm gonna start. Matt Smith is my favourite Doctor, so I think I'm gonna start with the 11th Hour. But I'll do that in 2 seconds. So this is just like a little memory box which I'm keeping in there. Programs, there's photos from when I went to conventions, just little boxes, things that I want to put up but I haven't got the room for. Yeah, just lots of like memory and random bits. As you can see in this, I've put another mug, which is a mug that my friend got me a few years ago. But it nearly fell off the side the other day and I don't want it to smash because she got it personalised for me. So I'm just putting it in here into storage until I get another, like a bigger room or a move, or I can put it somewhere. And I've got lots of other mugs that have been in storage that I want to get out and swap over. So I figured what I'd try and do is, you know, swap things over every now and again. But that is where I've got with this. So that's one box done. I've actually got over here, which I will never, ever get rid of, all of the Doctor Who DVD sets. So let's get them out in the actual order they're in. Well, I'll say all of them. It's Matt Smith's, my favourite series. But I've got my, let me move all this out. This is the problem when you get so much stuff and you have stuff that's delicate. Okay, so we're going to start off with this one. So I bought this Pretty Little Liars box set because I was obsessed with Pretty Little Liars. And I never took it out because I was supposed to be meeting most of the Pretty Little Liars cast back in Sorry, you can probably hear my laptop because that just whirs so much all the time when I'm editing, or when I've got the editing stuff in. Sorry. So I was meant to actually be meeting pretty much all the cast back in 2017, but then the company went into liquidation. I'd actually won a free meet and greet with Keegan Allen, and I love Keegan Allen so much. He's one of my biggest inspirations for photography. Yeah, and I was supposed to be meeting like Troyan, Lucy Hale, and basically most of the main cast. I bought this from Argos. I think it was on sale for 30 quid, so I got all 7. And as I said, I never opened it because I was only going to open it when I went, and I was going to get it signed. And I've never wanted to open it because of that, because that's what I want to do with it, because you never know, one day I might get the chance to actually meet them all. So I have them. But then I've also got all the box sets of my favourite Doctors. So my favourite Doctor, as I said, is Matt Smith. So I have this copy, which you can obviously tell is very well loved because I've used it again and again and again, of the Doctor Who of the first series of 11. Look how cool it is. I love it. It's lenticular. And then this one's really cool because it has special features included and all sorts. So it's got the Pandorica on the front and the back. And then it should have all the DVDs in as far as I'm aware. and then it has like a whole thing, loads of information, so it tells you about what's on each disc. And then on the first disc we have Amy in her police uniform, and then we have Winston Churchill in this one, and then on this one we have Rory, and then we have Van Gogh, and then we have River Song. And it tells you actually on the DVDs, I'll try and show you a close-up, it shows you on the DVDs what episodes are on each one. And on the final one we have the Doctor, my favourite, one of my biggest crushes from when I was younger. I just love this man, and it's really hard trying to twist these around when you're putting it at a camera. But this one has Doctor Who Confidential. Anybody else just I remember adoring Confidential. Like, I loved the behind the scenes. There's one where they're like filming somewhere, and it's when, this is spoiler alert, so if you don't know who River Song is, I would skip over. But there's this one where I think they might be in New York, and they're sitting around like a table, and River Song, it's Alex Kingston, Arthur Darvill and Matt Smith, and they're sitting around a table. No, sorry, it's Alex Kingston, Karen Gillan and Arthur Darvill, and they're sitting around a table, and Alex Kingston plays River Song, and we find out in series 6 that River Song is Amy and Rory's daughter, and she just calls them mum and dad, and it's actually like the funniest thing. Like, I used to love watching that, like their relationships. The one thing I wish Doctor Who had done is actually show more of Amy's emotions, because Amy was a mother who lost her child and then found her child again when she was all grown up, because of time and space and like timelines and wibbly wobbly, you know. And it would have been nice to see a bit more of Amy actually processing that, because that would have been really hard for Amy going through postpartum, but she doesn't have a baby, and then she finds that her baby was one of her childhood best friends and was like her next door neighbour. And yeah, I just think it would have been cool to see more of it, but you know, they showed what they showed, and I still really enjoyed it. Edited me here, also Rory's emotions, because they both went through something so traumatic, and it's literally like brushed away. You see it like once every now and again, but it's like very much brushed away. And I just think that after seeing people that I know in my life that have suffered losses or have got children now, I know how much emotionally they go through, and I just think, and I know it's a TV show, but I just think it would have been nice, as they do show emotions on Doctor Who and you do talk about sensitive topics, it would have been nice to see how apart from one little bit in season 7, how it actually affected them, because they do show a tiny bit. I've just remembered they show a tiny bit in season 7, but yeah, it just would have been nice to see a little bit more. But that was just me. That's something that I thought about at the time as well. So I'm gonna let myself keep talking. The next one I have is complete 6 series of Doctor Who. Now this is all of the ones from obviously series 6, and it's got to do with silence, and as you can tell, again, it's been very well used and quite battered. I haven't looked at these in years. Oh my gosh, I used to watch these all the time, which is why they're so battered. So you have the Doctor and the spaceman, who we all know if you've watched Doctor Who is at the front, and then at the back we have Amy and Rory, and then if you open it, it looks like this, which is so cool. And then inside we have a song and the Christmas special from that year. And then you have the first few episodes with the silence on the second one. Then you have the one with the flash going on to the lost people. And then you have some of my favourite episodes, because I love the first couple. Then you have A Good Man Goes to War and Let's Kill Hitler, which are 2 of my most favourite episodes, because they've got River Song. And River Song was definitely one of my favourite characters. Like, my Team TARDIS, as I said, is those 4. And then you have the God Complex, which some people find so creepy. I don't know, Mum does, but I think is such a unique idea. Like, imagine you get placed in this hotel and then like your room is your biggest fear. Like, I always wonder what my biggest fear would be in there, because I do have several fears, and I just wonder what would my room hold. And I think I'd be terrified, but I think as a concept for like TV and film, insane, it's impeccable. And then the last one is the Doctor Who Confidential again, and A Knight's Tale, which is a really funny spin-off like little thing they did. I'm pretty sure it's like comic relief or something. But yeah, so I've got season 6. This is going to be a really long vlog. Then I've got season 7, part 1 and part 2. Part 1 is my favourite because it has Amy and Rory in it, but it's also makes me sad because Amy and Rory obviously go. But we know that they like do have a happy life. Now this one is a bit different because it comes with 2 DVD boxes. So this is the first one and this is the second one, and I'm still trying to work out, because apparently in the very first episode it foreshadows and there's an Easter egg as to how Amy and Rory's end comes in the show, and I still haven't fully figured it out. And I might have figured it out when I was younger, but I can't remember, so I'm going to go back and rewatch it. And then we have part 2, which is when Clara is then involved, which is Jenna Coleman, who lots of people know. Now, I think it was one of her first times. What is in here? Oh, well, apparently Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone was in here, so that needs to go back in the box. Don't know why it's in there. But we get our first two box sets with Clara, which were really interesting. I did find that I much preferred Matt Smith with Karen Gillan's. I preferred the Doctor with Amy and Rory, but I was very attached to them. I think when I went back and watched it a while later, I did seem to really enjoy it again. But when I was younger, I definitely would just go back and rewatch these, and I think you can tell just by how damaged the box sets are, because I would just rewatch them and rewatch them and rewatch them. I don't know if I want to put them away because I really love them, but I'm thinking it might be worth putting them into a box so that they're around. But I might make a video with them first, or I'll put them on the top of this box and then I can make a video. But I have so many DVDs. I've actually got a box full of DVDs down here, which I will go through at some point. That might end up being a second video, I'm not sure yet. I don't really know, because I feel like I've already been going on for 12 minutes on here, and I think I've already got 18 minutes of footage on there. It just depends how long it ends up being. But yeah, so that's my first box done. I'm sorting a few bits out. I'm actually going to put Doctor Who on now because I really, really want to watch some Doctor Who. So as I do that, I'll sort out another lot and then I'll come back and show you what I've put into the next bit, or if there's anything specific.
He's real, and if you don't let me go right now, everything you've ever known is over. I don't believe you.
What have I done? It looks worse than it did before. I'm actually terrified to turn this around and show you, but oh my goodness. Have a look. Look, it's so much worse than it was before, but it's getting there. We are starting to box up now. Oh my gosh, okay. It's several hours later, it's nearly 9:30, and it's interesting. So far, sorry, you can see all the mess of stuff I've hung over. So we have 4 boxes here so far. It's not looking great. I'm gonna have to try and put this all in a bag on the floor or something until the morning, but let me show you. We're currently on series 5, episode 5, halfway through, so we've basically watched 5 hours of TV whilst we've been doing this. But yeah, let's have a look and see what's happening so far. Okay, so I just pulled a bunch of stuff out the wardrobe, and as you can see, this is stuff that was out earlier. This is a bag full of wands and Harry Potter stuff, so I need to sort it. This is my second rubbish bag. I've got so much random crap that I don't need, and I was like, no, I'm going to throw it. Obviously got bags I need to sort out. This is a bag that's pretty empty now, so I'm going to use that to put stuff in. My drawers out. They're not done. Like, they're not done. I've just put stuff in there for now. They might look quite messy. I think they do look quite messy, but they're fine for now. I want to sort all that stuff out. That's stuff that I need to sort out. This is like a box full of memories that's going to come out of there. I'm putting a lot of my boxes of memories and stuff in the loft because I currently don't need them right now. As I showed you, I've got 3 boxes, so that's on my DVDs, but I might take them out and put them on the top of the shelf. It just depends if I find the lid full of stuff. The bottom one's full of clothes. Then I've been sorting that out. As you can see, I haven't really got anything under there. There's nothing really in that I just need to sort in. I've got a box of Funkos. This is a box of stuff that's going to go up. CDs, DVDs. Like, I mean, these are all my originals. Like, my Speak Now one. So, I've decided to put the puzzles away because I don't currently use them. So I figured it'd be better to put them away until I'm ready to use them. And then I've hung my ears up here, so I've got ear holders. So now I've got my ears up. But yeah, it's getting there. Just messy, and it will need another hoover. It's 10:30. It looks much better now. It's still not perfect, obviously this side needs sorting. I'm going to take a few cups down and stuff in a minute. But over here, might not look it to you guys, but to me, it looks much better. So let me take you for a closer look. Use the bed for a minute because I'm going to sort that out in a moment. I haven't done that yet, but I've managed to get stuff off here. I've got these shelves. Basically, I used to have shelves here. If you've been watching for the channel for a while, you'll know I used to have shelves there. But what I've done instead is I took them down. I've got 3 Death-Eater bags up there with that. I need to sort out that entire wall. It needs a proper sort out. So over here we have got my laptop, which has got I think this is episode 6 of Doctor Who. Yeah, episode 6 of Doctor Who. I've got my Funkos. I think I might take them out of there and put them up there tomorrow. Just a box full of stuff, a rubbish bag, and I've literally just everything that was on my side or on the bed is in these 2 bags. My plan for tomorrow is to sort these out. Good morning, everybody. It is Sunday. I've been awake since about 7:30, but I've kind of been chilling, having a cup of tea. I've actually got my tea here. I've got it in my Lost Cauldron mug. Some of you asked me, does it keep your tea warmer for longer? And the answer is yes, because I've been testing it out. So I've had this tea in here for about 40 minutes and it's still really warm, which is quite surprising. Because I think what's the time now? It is 2 minutes past 9, and I think I went down to make it about 8, 8:15. And that is still the perfect temperature for me. So in my opinion, yes, it does keep it warmer for longer. But obviously, I guess it's going to depend on the environment you're in, whether you've got fans on, whether you've got windows open and stuff like that to make the rooms cool down a lot quicker. So it's the next day for organising. I'm really loving seeing my ears and my Loungeflies like in the background, which is so cute. As I said, I have a box full of Funkos. I am going to sort these out. I think I might actually put these on top of my wardrobe rather than in one of these boxes, because then I can free up this box. But Mama Kathy was very kind last night and came in and said I could use her other 3 boxes from downstairs and we'll go and get some more later. So I will be using those today. I am gonna start, I think I said last night, I'm gonna start by going through the wardrobe. I have got stuff over here that needs sorting, but before I can sort that, I really need to find spaces to put it. So I think I'm going to bring the stuff out from the wardrobe and go through the boxes, see what I've got. I think what I'll do is bring the boxes down this end of the room so I have more room to move. And then I can put stuff on the bed and work out what's going in storage and what's not. But it's actually been quite therapeutic for me to kind of go through and realise, you know, I've got a lot of stuff that I love, but I don't necessarily need it all. I've got another box kind of full of memories and stuff, which obviously you can see I've got there. I've got lots of duplicates of photos, so I figured I might as well put the duplicates of photos in there, and then I can have the rest that I kept out and put or displayed elsewhere. Just because I have like about 3 versions of this one photo, wherever it is, this one photo itself. And then my Comic-Con photos I kind of want to keep nice, and they keep getting a bit ruined in here, so I figured it would be better just to box them up. But I'm going to stop rambling now, because otherwise this video is going to be really long, and we're going to start by organising a little bit more. Yes, I'm in my pyjamas. No, not really that bothered that I'm in my pyjamas right now. I'll go and get out my pyjamas in a little while. I'm going to watch episode 6 of Doctor Who, and I will catch up with you in a minute. I'm again questioning why I've done this. When I've pulled everything out and it looks bad again in here. It's so bad. And I've changed around the drawers again. And I've had to get a massive box for all my pin badges. I'm going to try and see if I can, like, it's kind of hard to see, but there's so many pins. I definitely think I need to do a video on my pins alone. And I've been saying that for ages, but I'm finally getting them all out and into a box. And then I've obviously got some up there. And then I've got some in my, I don't know if you can see my pin trading bag from here. I don't think you can. It's that little bit right there, but it's kind of hard to see next to the Death Eater. Oh my goodness. So we're on episode 7. It's got like 10 minutes left. Yeah, oh my gosh. Right, let me turn around and show you. Oh, it's such a mess. So these need to go in the drawer, because I've got a box in there just full of notebooks. A whole box, guys. Like literally one of those boxes full of notebooks. I've got some Lego. Obviously that's my rubbish bag. These are the boxes that were in my wardrobe. Originally a random toilet roll. Don't ask me why. I just have loads of toilet rolls in this room. Obviously loads of random crap all over the floor. I'm now sorting out this. So I had a box, and this was 2 boxes, and I've tipped it into one, half fell on the floor. And then obviously I put the pins in there. But then I have this is just like, it's kind of like a mix of medical, perfume, like it's just a mix of everything basically. And then I've got an electrics box and another electrics box. And then we've got all down here. Alright, I think I might take those out now. Part of me's like, do I need to sort the clothes out? Because I have jumpers and stuff in the bottom drawer, so I'm wondering whether I need to sort the clothes out into different drawers. I've got a notebook box, I'll show you in a second. I think I need to just start being really harsh with myself and saying either I need it and it goes into storage, or I throw it in the bin. I think I really need to like just start being harsh. But the problem is, it's like I've got all my wands in this drawer down here because they need to go on display, but it's like, where do I put them until they go on display? Do you know what I mean? That's the thing. And I've got all this stuff on here, so I've got like bags on there. Some of them are like handmade, like that one's handmade, so I don't really want to put it in storage because I've not actually had a chance to wear it out yet. And my Harry Potter bags. Maybe I should go under this bed because there's loads of random rubbish under that bed. But it's like I've got to take everything off the bed because then I could store stuff under the bed. Actually, there is stuff under that bed that could go into storage. Oh gosh, help me, I need to get everything. Right, that's what we're going to do. We're going to have to somehow get everything somewhere. Okay, hello. So we have had everything out from under the bed. There is 2 more boxes outside of this door. I don't know if I can open it. There's 2 more boxes out there. That's a bag of washing. And basically I have gone through a bunch of things. There's still room under my bed so I can put stuff under, but now I'm just trying to go through and get stuff sorted. So I had the pins, I think I showed you in a box before. Let's look and see how many pins we've got now. And now these are not the ones in my pin trading Disney bag, and these are not the ones that are already displayed. I think I have a problem. They fill an entire drawer, and I mean like a big drawer. They fill up an entire drawer, so I think I might have a problem. And I mean there's like layers upon layers. So I've got some of my pin back-ins from the ones that are like, for example, up there already just in here. But oh my gosh, my goodness, I don't even know what the time is, but I really do want to get dressed. But the problem with getting dressed is that I'm gonna get sweaty again because of like obviously doing this. So I'm just thinking if I can stay in my pajamas as long as possible and then I can have a bath and get dressed, then it'll be fine. But what is the time? It is 1:28. I would like to be done by 4. Whether that's going to happen, I don't know. But that's why I've stopped filming a bit, because I'm like able to do it quicker when I'm not filming and I can focus more. But yeah, I'm going to get back to listening to some music. I just wanted to show you the insanity of my pin drawer. Guys, I think we've done it. Now, not all the shelves are done. They still need sorting. Right, I also need to hoover. And I still need to sort a few like tiny bits out. And I've got some cups that need to go downstairs. But you can see the floor. I've done it. Right, let me find out what the time is, so I don't actually know. Sorry, that's the kids literally next door. It is 3:40. I said I want it done by 4. Oh my goodness. Yes, I want it done by 4 and it's 3:40. I look sweaty and disgusting, but apparently there is a donut downstairs for me. So I'm going to go and have a bath in a second. I'm going to show you a proper little look and then I'll show it to you again once it's obviously fully done. But I'm going to have a bath, go downstairs. Oh, it's going to be great. But it feels so good, so much better. I'm obsessed, and I'll give you a full room tour at some point, but I did put my Funkos up here in the end. And yeah, let me quickly show you it because I'm really sweaty. I actually had 2 boxes that were spare, so they're here. Ignore the bits that are on the bed that need sorting. But I haven't done the walls yet, but you can see my bed. And then this is my Bellatrix thing that needs to go up on the wall. I have very few bags now on the back there. The rest of the bags that were on here are now under my bed. I have a desk, you can see. I have my shelves up. I do need to sort out the rest of the shelves because there are, like, this shelf here is going to change completely. I've just got stuff on there I wanted. There are no boxes under the bed now. These are all sorted. These drawers need a sort. I need to sort out the last couple of bits on here. But yeah, you're going to notice I have a lot of cups around. It's because I actually use a lot of cups for display. So, for example, this one had been on display until I decided to wash it and use it, but all of these have been on display. And you can see that over here, there are a bunch on display as well. I need to sort this out and that out, because basically this isn't going to stay there. This is going to be put somewhere else. I'm just not entirely sure where yet. And I'm going to put some more stuff up here. My Bellatrix wand will go in that corner there. I need to find somewhere to put my mug. I've had this mug since my first year of teaching. This was given to me by a little girl in my first year that I ever taught. All the mugs the kids have given me are all in this room somewhere. They're either in boxes, they're downstairs. Well, I say in the room, they're downstairs, or they're displayed. And then yeah, got my ears, got my potion stuff on there, so just need to finish sorting really. I'm gonna go for a bath and I'll come back and see you in a minute. Victory, and I can start filming here again. Hey everybody, so it's the next day. I don't know why it is so dark in here. I've tried to use this, but it's run out of battery. As you can see, it's like, no thank you. Hopefully I'll be able to lighten it up in the editing. But I have hoovered my room now, so I'll show you it hoovered, or I will be hoovering it, and I'm going to edit on top me hoovering. I just wanted to say a big thank you for watching this vlog. I hope you enjoyed it. Is this something that you would be interested in seeing more of? Not necessarily room organisation as in as big as this, because I probably won't do this for a little while, but would you be interested in shelf tours, in organisational videos, more home vlogs? Is that something that you would like to see as well? I've got a couple of different ideas of stuff that I could do. If it is, then let me know down below. Make sure you hit the thumbs up if you enjoyed it. You hit that subscribe button, turn the notification bell on so you are notified every single time I upload. And if you want to see any more of my videos, please click here. I hope you're having the most magical day. I'll see you soon. Bye guys.